What's up, guys? It's your boy Aloe. We're back with another banger. So I feel like a lot of people get confused about this prestige system and how it works, and with some of the quirks about the prestiging system. So today I'm gonna go over that. So yeah, so sit back and relax and let's go through it. All right. So I have equipped a prestige 0, prestige 2, prestige 3, prestige 4, and prestige 5 Frappies. I believe there is no Prestige 1. It should just show up as the Prestige 2. If that makes sense. So Prestige 0 is Prestige 1. Alright. Okay, so as you can see here, a Frappy with no Prestige is going to be doing 156 damage. Now, if we throw down another Frappy that has a slightly higher Prestige, as you can see, it's doing 16 more damage, right? So that's a little less than 10%, okay? That's like 9% more damage, okay? So what this means is every time you prestige, it's going to be doing 9 more damage, right? So let's throw down the prestige 3 Frappy, and now we see we're getting 15, okay? So we're getting about 15.5 to 15.5. I guess that's maybe closer to 10% on that one. Yeah, so close, it's like 9, 10, 11% around there each time you prestige. So, right, so prestige 1, prestige 2, prestige 3. Alright, now we're going on to the next one, which would be this one right here. And now we're all the way up to 202 damage, okay? You can see it went from 187 to 202. So, even though it takes a lot more to get it, alright? Okay, this is the first one. This is only one Frappy. It takes 2 to get this Frappy, it takes 4 to get this Frappy, and then it would take 8 to get to this Frappy, okay? And to get the max prestige Frappy, it will take 16, right? And so you're only getting 15 more damage for 8 more. However, compared to the original, as you can see, you're getting... Oh, that's actually not that great. You're getting only about maybe 50, a little less than 50% more damage. Probably closer to... Let's see here. Let's see. 15 times 5. So 15 times 5 would be 75. Yeah, you're getting about a little less than 50% damage, okay? Maybe like 40%. 40 to 50% more damage at that max prestige. Alright, so that's basically the gist of how these units work here. So if your unit is basically straight on damage, that's how prestige is going to work. Or even if they have a special status effect. So, you know, Jotaro and Whitebeard, etc., they might have abilities. However, again, it's going to still do the same. Now, Whitebeard, if you prestige Whitebeard, it will, I believe, increase the tsunami damage. Same if you have the Shenron buff. Same with if you have the Colossal Titan and have that buffed. So it all works out the same on most of the units. Now, there is some units that don't have any damage, right? So Aquaman, if you prestige Aquaman or any of the money units, it's going to give you more, of course, money, right? And so instead of damage, it's giving you money. Now, there's also Shenron, okay? So Shenron's a godly, right? That's the one that gives you a buff for 30 seconds. Every time you prestige it, it's going to give you 5 more seconds on the buff. I don't have them equipped, but that's what it does. So there you go. Now, what does it do for this guy? You may be like, oh yeah, it would increase the buff even more. So instead of 15%, it'll give 16%. No. What it does is it makes his range larger. So every time you prestige a Goku Drip, his range is going to get larger and larger and larger. So actually, it's really worth it because look how expensive Goku Drip's upgrades are. 1,200. So pretty much, it's going to almost, each prestige is going to save you a lot of cash. So that's why it's worth it with that. So you may ask yourself, and this also kind of begs the question now, is it worth it to prestige a legendary or get the mythical? Honestly, in my opinion, generally it's worth it to prestige whatever you have, okay? So if you already have the legendary, go for it. If not, don't go for it. Alright, I think this was the wrong one. We want to upgrade the max one. There we go. So is prestiging worth it? I would say in the most times, yes. Because a lot of the units like Frappy, again, you're not going to want to have multiple Frappies on your team. So if you don't want to have multiple on your team, prestige it. There's no trading, So you're not going to lose anything. And now, originally, if you prestige it, it would give you like the same amount of money. But now prestiging now prestiging doesn't affect it when you sell. Okay, so you're not going to lose money when you prestige. The only time where I wouldn't prestige if it's a unit you want to have multiple of. So for example, Whis. You might want to have 2 Whis on your team. Then don't prestige it. Okay. Or you might want to have multiple Whitebeards on your team. Don't prestige him. However, yeah, because if it's a unit like Jotaro, well, you don't really need 2 Jotaros, so you might as well prestige, you know? Or if it's like Shenron, there's no need at all for 2 Shenrons, you might as well prestige. And then there's also some units that can't be prestiged, so all the YouTuber units, those cannot be prestiged. Christmas Spidey cannot be prestiged. And I think that's about it for the not prestige units. So, I hope you enjoyed my full prestige guide, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Blam Spot out. Peace.